Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all well. Had a few technical issues this morning trying to pop in, so here we are, another week. So proud of all of you that keep showing up every day. I hope you enjoyed the small meditation on Sunday. I gave you the option to just do the meditation and maybe do a practice. So let me know how many of you actually did both. Found another practice in the popular topics that I've put together there in Facebook to show you where all my live classes have been and all my guest teachers' classes are also. So if you're not familiar with that on Facebook, if you're on your phone, if you come into the Sal Wellness page, you will find the popular topics at the top and you can just click on them and open them. And if you're on your laptop, they will be on the screen on the right-hand side of your Facebook when you go into the Sal Wellness Challenge. Thank you and welcome to everyone that has joined. I think we have 123 members now. Wow, and I started off with about 10 or so and I was very happy with that. So I'm hearing from many of you. I'd love to hear from more of you. This challenge, as I said, it's in its last week. I have a few lovely ladies from the US joining from the Women Who Sail group as well today, so welcome. I'll just come and see who's online and make sure we're all working so we can kickstart. Good morning, Gwen. Gwendolyn. Gwen, yes, hi. Deb and Belinda. G'day, Richard. Good morning, Jill. Okay. Let me get onto my mat. So if you haven't joined me and this is your first time, if you're out there, I'm going to draw one of my Bali blessing cards to give the theme of the class. So, let's see what I have. Today I've drawn renew. Renew. So just sit comfortably on a pillow or a blanket or a block or straight onto the mat, wherever you feel grounded. Renew is to make something new, fresh or strong again. It is to restore or to bring freshness, to revive or to begin again. Interpretation, a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Wow. Okay, renew. So ground downs, just sit comfortably any way you choose, placing your hands on your knees or at your heart center. Soften down the eyes. Start to become aware of your inhalations and exhalations. Your life force moving throughout your body. Scan the body today. How are you holding any tension, anxiety or stress if you have any? Are you feeling tight in the shoulders, the back, the neck, Are you biting down with the jaw, with the teeth? Relax your shoulders. Relax the neck. Relax the lower back. Take a long, deep inhalation in through the nose for a count of 3 to 4. Breathe all breath out fully for a count of 4 to 5. Long and deep. Our inhalations and exhalations are always at a different length. Relax the breath. Take a long, deep inhalation in through the nose for a count of 4 to 5. Remember our sa sound as we inhale in. And as we exhale out, that ha sound as we release out. You don't have to say it out loud, I'm just emphasizing it. It's as you breathe in with the SA sound, as you breathe out with the HA sound. Relax the shoulders, relax the breath. One more, inhale deeply through the nose for a count of 4 to 5 or deeper if your body allows. Stop when you feel that opening in the back of the throat, and with that HA long and deep, breathe all breath out. Today's practice is about renew. Keep that in the mind. And set an intention for bringing you to your mat today. Breathe your intention in. And exhale it out to the universe. Slowly open the eyes and become aware of your surroundings. And let's slowly start to move the shoulders up towards the ears and then allow them to relax back down. You can use the hands as well, sliding them down the legs. And as you inhale in, slide the arms, raise the shoulders up. Exhale, breath out as you release the shoulders. Slide the hands down the legs. Keep a smile on the dial. Inhale in deeply, rising the shoulders up, and then allow them to melt down. And I just want you to move slowly, just like seaweed in the ocean. Just allow the body to relax and let go. You can move in small circles, larger circles. We're all different. There's no judgment. Just relax and let go. And one more, moving like the seaweed in the ocean and bringing yourself back to center. Always remembering my practices are targeted at us being on our boat or in a small space. So let's start to come to all fours. Remove your pillow or your block, your blanket. Come to all fours onto the mat with your hands spread underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Inhale into the belly and inflate the lower back so you have that nice long spine. You can curl the toes or you can have the tops of the feet on the mat. The tops of the feet are on the mat, curl the toes in so you're gripping into the mat. Do a few cat cows to wake up the spine this morning. As you inhale in, curl the tailbone, broaden through the chest and look up. And then exhale all breath out and round the spine up. Arching up, arching up, arching up. Lower the belly, broaden through the chest, looking up. And rounding the spine, arching up, arching up, arching up. Inhale in as you lower the belly, broadening through the chest, and you're just gently looking up. You're not straining the neck. And round the spine, arch up, arch up, arch up. Coming back to a nice long spine. Remember to inhale, breathe into the core, lengthen through the spine. And I want you to curl the toes and press down into your puppy pose. So reaching the arms out in front of you, lowering the chest towards the mat, and lower the head. Remembering always to breathe those beautiful long deep inhalations in, exhalations out. While you're holding the pose, we'll hold these for 3 breaths. One more breath, coming up, placing the hands underneath the shoulders and stepping the right foot forward between the hands, coming up to the thighs and raising the arms up into our King Arthur or Anjaneyasana pose. Inhale, raising the arms up. Really reach with the fingertips so you're taking any pressure off the lower back. Allow the pelvis to descend towards the mat. Feel heavy, opening up that beautiful big psoas. Releasing the hands to the insides of the right foot and allowing the right knee to fall open towards the side. Really feel or you're on the knife's edge of that right foot. And as you press with the little toe into the mat, just drag that right foot back, right hip back a little bit. You'll start to feel that beautiful opening all in that outer side of the leg. You can lengthen through the leg a little bit more if you like, pressing back. Breathing into that IT band. One more breath and releasing the right foot to the earth. And come back into your all fours, remembering the hips and knees are the knees and feet are hip width distance apart. Stepping forward to the other side, bringing the right foot forward, left foot forward, hands onto the thighs and raise the arms up towards the sky. Reaching, scoot that left foot out a little bit if you like, making sure that the ankle and the knee is in one line. Really feel that pelvis heavy towards the earth. Keep smiling. Opening up that big psoas muscle, creating youth and flexibility in the body in the hip area. Releasing the hands down to the insides of the left foot and allow the left leg to fall open towards the side. Just allow it to fall open. You're on the side, little toe side of the left foot. Keep smiling, keep breathing, taking those inhalations in, breathe into where you're feeling the opening. Fold back a little bit, pointing those toes off towards the left, feeling that length in that IT band. Keep breathing, relaxing. Runners love this pose. One more breath and bringing the foot back down. And let's rest back into puppy pose. So our hips are still up nice and high. Our feet are still hip width distance apart. Our chest moves towards the mat, but our head is just relaxed. It's not touching the earth. Really press back with the sit bones towards the heels. Breathe, relax into the beautiful stretch, opening up as the spine moves in one direction with the hands and in the other direction with the hips and sit bones and pelvis. Relax the shoulders, try not to put any pressure on them. One more breath, coming back up. And let's come back to our all fours. Remembering you can always put a blanket underneath the knees or another rolled up mat if you have it, if you're feeling any pressure on the knees, if you're on a hard surface on the boat. And yes, if you're joining me for the first time today, I am normally on my boat, but I'm in a unit at the moment, raising the arms up towards the sky, just with us doing some work on the boat. So I'll be back there at the end of the month. Inhale, lengthen with the fingertips. And exhale, allow the hands to fall to either side. Just do another set of these, releasing the right knee out towards the side. Just allow it to flop open. If you're feeling any discomfort on the knee at all, remember to back up. Never force it to open. If you want to lean back and lengthen through the right leg, you can. Dragging that right foot back a little bit, feeling that beautiful stretch along the leg. Bringing the right foot back down towards the earth and coming back into all fours. Changing sides, bringing the left foot forward between the hands. We're warming up the body, hands to the thighs as you raise up. Curl those toes into the mat, the back foot and the front. Inhale, raise the arms up towards the sky. Really reach with the fingertips. Breathing, breathing, allowing the pelvis to descend. One more breath and allow the hands to fall to the inside of the left knee. Allow the left leg to fall open towards the side. Press back with that left hip, dragging that left foot back a little bit. If that's too intense, you can always back up and just have the knee flopping open towards the side, feeling that beautiful opening in the outer hip area. One more breath, and then release the knees back down towards the earth and come back into our puppy pose. Feeling that beautiful stretch as you reach those fingers forward. Relax the head. Keep your inhalations and exhalations long and deep. Remember our breathing exercises. Our Ujjayi breath. In for 3 to 4, out for longer, 5 to 6. Release, let go. If you're feeling you need to open the mouth and breathe all breath out. Most of us are probably on our own. Breathe all breath out. Just release, let go. A beautiful breath is lion's breath. It's just we breathe all breath in, we open the mouth, we stick our tongue out and we breathe all breath out. Just like the New Zealand warriors. Releasing any toxins. One more breath, coming back up. And I want you to press back into your child's pose. Toes touching, knees can be really nice and wide. Releasing the hands out in front of you and lower the forehead. Reach around, clasp onto the hands, and let's open the shoulders up a little bit while we're resting in this pose. We want to open all parts of the body throughout our practice. Keep breathing, relaxing. And then allow the arms to just fall down beside the body. Tops of the hands on the mat. Release the forehead. I want you to just move from side to side gently, opening up those hips a little. One more breath, and then release the arms back out in front of you, lower the forehead. And then come up slowly, staying in your child's pose. And just sweeping that right hand over towards the left side of the mat. And allow the left arm to slide in underneath the right, over towards the left. And we're crossing the arms. And we're just slowly gripping into the mat like our gecko hands that we use in yoga. And we're just slowly moving back a little bit, feeling that opening in the shoulder. So we're really reaching back a little. One more breath and allow the arms to come out straight in front of you. And we're going to the other side. The left arm, left hand over towards the right arm over towards the left, gripping into the mat and releasing back. Keep breathing, relaxing. One more breath, then release the hands out in front of you and lower the forehead. And one more breath, and let's come up slowly. Coming back into our all fours. And we're stepping our right foot forward between the hands. And we're slowly walking that left foot over towards the right foot, over towards the left side of the mat. So the right foot over towards the left side of the mat. And we're slowly, slowly just sinking back a little more, as if we're sitting down. Our back foot toes are curls into our sprinter's arch. And again, we're just releasing that beautiful IT love. Releasing the foot back up, coming back to all fours. And stepping the left foot forward between the hands, walking it over towards the right side of the mat, coming on to the side edge of the foot. And we're just sliding back a little, sliding back, sliding back. Really feel that beautiful stretch, that really lovely opening in the outer side of the leg. And then slowly, slowly come back to all fours and release up. Raising the arms up towards the sky. We're on our knees and we're exhale, folding over the legs, releasing the arms out towards the side. We're inhaling to the heart and we're coming back up, raising the arms up towards the sky, and we're twisting off towards the left. The arms are placing down. Your gaze is over your left fingers. It's a nice gentle twist in the body. Again, thinking we're in a small space, we can't do our sun salutations. Twisting towards the right, we haven't got full length or can't stand and reach our arms up. So remember, place a rolled up blanket under the knees if you need to, coming back to center, raising the arms up. Sweeping the arms behind you, clasping the hands and raising the shoulders up. Inhale in, rising up and twisting off towards the left, palms are down, gaze over left middle finger. One more of these, raising the arms up and twisting the other way. Palms are down, gaze is over right middle finger. One more breath, releasing the arms up towards the sky. Releasing, folding over the legs, clasp the hands behind you, release them up. One more breath, coming up, hands to the heart, floating the arms up towards the sky again, and releasing, twisting towards the left. Gaze is over left middle finger. These are just like our warrior arms. Warrior 1, 2, and 3. One more, raising the arms up towards the sky and twisting to the other side. Releasing the arms, nice palms facing down, gaze is over the right fingers. Squeezing those organs together. Releasing the arms, raising them up towards the sky and release all the way down, sweeping the arms up behind you, clasping the hands, open up the shoulders. And then relax into your child's pose. Releasing arms out in front of you, toes touching, knees as wide as the mat. Remember the breath, always breathing those inhalations in, exhalations out. One more breath, coming into your all fours, onto your knees for your camel pose. So looking behind you, make sure that your feet are in one line with your hips, spreading your fingers nice and wide. Place the hands behind you on the sacrum area, gather those elbows in, press the hips forward, chest forward, arch back a little or a lot, just drop the head. Just stay here regardless of whether you can go deeper in this pose or not. We're just warming up. Shine the heart towards the sky. Gather those elbows in towards each other. Keep breathing in, small sips of air. And then release chin to chest And press back with the arms towards the back of the mat, lower into your child's pose. Now, if that's where your body wants to be today, stay in child's pose. Otherwise, come back up into your camel. Opening up the front body here, pressing the hips forward, slightly tilt the pubic bone, creating that nice length from the knees to the hips in one line. Press the sternum forward, chest forward, sweep the right hand towards the sky. Watch the right hand as you move back, but press the chest up. And release the right hand behind you, gathering the elbows in. One more breath, chin to chest. Release the hands out in front of you and lower the forehead. Keep those inhalations and exhalations going. We're doing a flow, so we're always moving, coming back up, getting your foundation, tilt the pubic bone, arm, hands behind you. This time, sweep the left hand up as you press the chest forward, watch the left fingertips. You can either leave the hand up in the air if you like, if that's creating length for you. Otherwise, release it, hold on to the back. Now, if you want to go a little deeper this time, placing the hands onto the backs of the legs, you can. And if you have the ability to fold back, keeping the hips and knees in one line, do that. Press the hips forward, chest up, lower the head. Keep breathing, relaxing. Press forward. One more breath. Come up, chin to chest, and press the hands out in front of you. Keeping those inhalations and exhalations long and deep. One more breath and come up. And let's come into our Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Pressing the toes together. Knees can be up. Excuse me. Placing the fingertips behind you. Keep a smile on your dial. Press with the fingertips into the mat. Slowly walk the heels out, creating the length in the legs. Reach on, leave the hands behind you if you like, or reach around, hold on to the ankles or the toes, or use a strap if you have a strap. Or belt, whatever you're using. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, create that nice, beautiful length. And as you exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale into the core. Exhale, send the sit bones back towards the back of the mat. Breathe, relax into the pose. Remembering to breathe always. Inhale, using that beautiful sa sound. Sa, inhalation in. Sa, ha, out. As you inhale in, the spine lengthens. As you exhale, you fold. This is the rule in yoga, or of the rule of the breath. As you inhale in, you lengthen. As you exhale, you fold. And one more breath, feeling that beautiful length all the way from the calf muscles, all the way up the spine in that pose. Leaving the left leg out, bringing the right foot to the inside of the left leg. We're going into our head to knee pose, Janu Shishasana. Left fingertips behind you, reaching with the right hand to the outside of the ankle or foot. And as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale in. Some of us are going to be up really high. Remembering you can always place a pillow or a blanket or a block underneath that right knee. If it's up really high, it's nicer to have it balanced and relaxed in the pose so you really get the benefit from it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. You can place if you have the opening, you can place the head to the knee, go for it, but ask yourself why, don't force it. One more breath. Leaving the legs where they are, and we're taking that left elbow on the inside of the left leg. We're side tilting the pelvis over that left leg, really folding over the leg. We're opening up to the right and we're sweeping the right hand towards the left toes. Keep breathing, relaxing. Try not to let that right hand dangle in space. We're always creating that beautiful length. You have more of an opening and you can't hold on to the foot. Remember, you're opening up towards the right. You're not collapsing down like this just to reach the foot. That's cheating. Come up. Bringing both legs out in front of you this time. And we're taking the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Right fingertips behind you. Move the body forward a little bit and ground down towards the left to ground down both sit bones. Reach that left hand to the outside of the leg, foot, ankle. And then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Right rib cage, right leg in one line. Keep breathing, relaxing. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Hold as deep as the body allows. One more breath, coming up slowly, leaving the legs where they are. Right arm to the inside of the leg. Side tilt the pelvis over the right leg. Open up towards the left and sweep the left hand towards the right toes. Palm faces down. Really reaching with that hand. We're not letting it just dangle there. We're feeling that beautiful release in the left side of the body. Open up. You can turn and look off under the left armpit if you like. Or down at the foot, wherever you're comfortable. One more breath, coming up slowly into our wide leg seated forward fold. So just place the fingertips behind you, come up off the ground a little bit, and press the sit bones down. They're the pointy bones at the bottom of your buttocks there. So you want them grounded down. And we're remembering we're always feeling that falling feeling with the pelvis, like we're on the top of a slippery slide. Press the fingertips behind you. Use those fingertips to help move you forward a little. You can leave them there. Otherwise, hold on at the ankles or the feet, or use your strap. Use your biceps too as you fold forward a little bit. Inhale, lengthen, really move the crown of the head forward. As you exhale, fold. As you're tipping that pelvis back, tipping back, and release and relax into the pose. Some of you might feel more comfortable with your hands out in front of you. Remember, the toes are spread nice and wide as well. We're not just letting those feet just flop open, we're engaging the whole muscles of the legs, pressing down with the knees. Relax and breathe. We've got a nice long spine, we're not rounding the spine. Keep the breath nice and smooth. Come up slowly, slowly, slowly. And let's join both feet together for our Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Rock around a little bit, remembering to flap the wings of the butterfly to release the inner legs a little bit. Again, in this pose, sometimes it's nice to sit on a pillow or a block. Hold on to the feet. Some of us are going to have our legs up high. That's fine. We're all different. Press the elbows to the insides of the legs and then just slowly move yourself forward. Stopping at your edge where you're challenging yourself but being kind to your body. Breathe into the inner legs here. Relax. Send the breath to where you need it, where you need the opening. Inhale in, long and deep. Exhale, maybe fold a little deeper, stopping at your edge. Inhale in, exhale out. One more breath, coming up slowly, 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 bringing the knees together. And let's come down and lie down onto our bellies. For our crocodile pose, scoot my body forward a little bit. Stacking the right forearm, left forearm on top of each other and lowering the forehead. Remembering to bring the legs wider than the mat. And as we lie here in this pose, it's a beautiful, long, deep, diaphragmatic breath. As we're inhaling in deeply for a count of 4 to 5 now. Keep the head rested on the arms. And then breathe all out fully for a count of 6 to 7. Breathe it out long and deep, releasing the belly, relaxing the lower back. One more breath as you inhale in deeply for a count of 5 to 6. Inflate the belly underneath you. And exhale out long and deep for a count of 6 to 7. Breathe all breath out. Relax the breath. One more of these. Inhale deeply this time for a count of 6 to 7. Breathe all breath out as long and as deep as the body allows. Keep breathing out, letting go, breathe out. Relax, hold the forehead onto the mat, onto the hands, relax. Allow the belly to sink into the mat a little more. Relax the lower back a little bit more. Scan how the lower back feels. Feeling any tension in the lower back. Let's take a long, deep inhalation again in for a count of 5 to 6. Breathe it all in, inflate the belly. Allow it to blow up like a balloon. And as you exhale out, release the lower belly, release all breath, and release the lower back. Stay there if that's where you want to be. Otherwise, we're going to just float up into our locust pose. So we're releasing the feet up off the mat, releasing the arms up, out towards the side, just like we're flying, creating beautiful strength in the lower back. We're balancing on our core, on our pubic bone. One more breath. Bring the hands to either side of the chest and press back into your puppy pose. Coming up, feet are hip width distance apart, arms are out in front of you. Release the head. Press the hips up nice and high and back. Nice long spine. And then release back down into your crocodile pose, stacking the forearms. You can always have a pillow underneath you as well if you like. Remembering the legs are wider than the mat. Release the belly. Just allow the whole belly to relax into the mat. Coming up into our locust pose, raising the arms up, the feet up. Just like we're flying. The feet are pressing up and back. The arms are pressing out, fingertips are reaching. Lower back, gentle arch in the lower back. Release all the way down, hands to the chest and press back into your puppy pose. Releasing the arms out in front of you. Lowering the forehead. Feel that beautiful stretch in the spine. One more breath, back down into your crocodile pose. Release the forearms, release the head. Take your long, deep inhalation in through the nose. Send all breath out as you relax. Reach around, come into your locust, or if you want to come into bow pose today, holding on at the ankles, chin down towards the mat. As you inhale in, come up, pressing the feet up and back, coming up. Always breathing, always smiling. Some of us are going to be up high, some of us are going to be down really low like this. We're all different, we're all standing at different levels. Relax the feet, place the hands on either sides of the chest, and press back into your puppy pose. Releasing the hands out in front of you, lowering the forehead. We're coming into some of the final poses today. Inhale in deeply, exhale all breath out. One more breath and come up onto a seated position. We're coming into our Ardha Matsyendrasana. So sitting comfortably, left leg is out in front of you. Spread the toes of the left foot and curl them towards the head, the face. Take the right foot, place it on the outside of the left knee. Right fingertips are behind you. Get nice and tall. Move the body forward, wrap that left arm around the right leg. So really squeezing that right knee over towards the left and stacking it in one line. Nice long arm behind you, straight arm. As you turn and look over the right shoulder. We're all going to be different. Some of us may have our elbow on the outside of the left knee. Keep breathing, relaxing. Keep smiling. One more breath. Changing sides. Ardha Matsyendrasana on the other side. Right leg is straight, curling the toes of the right foot towards you. Left foot's on the outside of the right knee. Right fingertips stretched out behind you. Move the torso forward, wrap around. Gather that knee in towards the chest. And turn and look off to the left side. It's just a nice soft gaze. Don't force the neck. Gentle twist in the body, squeezing those organs together. Helping our digestion. One more breath and let's unfold and lie down onto our backs. So we're coming into our bridge pose. If for some reason you're feeling today that your body needs to rest, just rest in Shavasana, placing the right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly. Coming into the final poses as I mentioned earlier. Bring the feet up, arms are alongside you, and we're going to press up into our bridge pose. Clasping the hands underneath the body. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Making sure that your neck is not off to the left or the right, you're feeling comfortable. Press the hips up nice and high, creating that beautiful bridge, opening up the front body.
If you want to raise the right leg up towards the sky, you can. Press with that right heel towards the sky as you press with the left heel to the earth. Really lengthen through the leg. If you raise the right foot, change and press the left foot up towards the sky. Press with that heel. One more breath, releasing the feet if you raise them. And everybody roll down one vertebra at a time. Bring the knees into the chest and roll around clockwise, anti-clockwise, giving the lumbar a nice little massage. And then place the feet back down to the earth for our second bridge pose. Pressing the hips up nice and high towards the sky, clasping the hands underneath you. Try to squeeze those knees towards each other, but they're not touching. So imagine you have a block between them, or if you have a block, put them between them. Shine the heart, press the chest up, hips up, pelvis up, nice and high. Pinky fingers are gathered into the mat. If you want to raise the feet up, you can, you don't have to. If you're raising the feet, alternate sides. One more breath, and then everybody roll down slowly, slowly, slowly until the whole spine is released onto the mat. Swing the legs up for your happy baby pose, holding on to the sides of the feet. Press with those fingertips into the feet. Press the whole spine along the mat. Tailbone presses down. If you want to rock from side to side, rock, rock. And then release the feet. Stay in happy baby if that's where you feel more comfortable today. Pressing up for the third and final bridge pose, clasping the hands underneath you. Gather those knees in. If anyone feels they want to open up and go into the full wheel pose, you don't have to. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders, crown of the head towards the mat. And as you gather the elbows in, you want nice strong arms, gather the knees in, gather the strong legs, and press up into your full wheel. Keep breathing, relaxing, so that you can come up onto the toes if you like, pressing the knees in one direction and the chest in the other. Keep breathing, relaxing. Chin to chest, and everybody roll down and swing the feet up into your happy baby pose. I wasn't really feeling that today. I was stepping you through it and trying to look at the same at the camera as well. And that just happens with yoga too. Some days we feel really open. You might think, oh gosh, I've been doing it so long, I'm so open. But it depends. You hold so much in your body. Some days you're just not as open as others. Let's bring our feet together for supine Baddha Konasana. Relax the breath. And let's release the legs towards the mat. Now you can leave your legs in Baddha Konasana style for Shavasana if you like. To have a little bit more release, you can place the right hand on the heart, the left hand on the belly. Raise the head up off the earth and the shoulders and allow them to fall back down toward the earth, making sure the head's not off to the left or the right. The neck, the head, the spine is all in one line. Allow the breath to return to normal. The belly rises and falls naturally under your left hand. And just check in with the breath. Is it short and shallow or is it long and deep? You can leave the hands and the legs exactly where they are if you like. Otherwise, you can float the arms out towards the sides, the palms are up. And allow the legs to fall open, the feet to fall open towards the sides. Into Shavasana. Again, check in, raising the shoulders if you've moved, and releasing the whole body heavy along the mat. Stay where you are. I'll just sit up and talk you through the pose. Allow your feet to become soft. Your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs. Sinking into the earth or ocean beneath you. The chest, the hips, the back, the pelvis, all relaxed. The neck, the face. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth and relax your jaw. Remembering those thoughts are just floating by like clouds in the sky. Acknowledge them and let them float on by. If you had an eye pillow, you could place the eye pillow over your eyes and sink into the earth a little deeper. You are in touch with yourself. Never skip this pose. It's one of the hardest poses to lie here with your own thoughts. The ego says, when everything falls into place, I will find peace. The spirit says, find peace and everything will fall into place. Relax the lower back a little deeper towards the mat. Imagine my fingers coming up behind you from the earth and pressing them gently on your hips and releasing them down. Imagine I walk behind you and I place my fingers gently on your shoulders, releasing them a little bit more deeper, relaxing them more. Imagine my fingers are pressed to your temples, just gently. Slowly rolling them around clockwise, softening, releasing. My fingertips touch the crown of your head and release and let go. You sink deeper into your mat. Slowly start to move your fingers and your toes, awakening the body. If you have an eye pillow, remove the eye pillow. And everybody roll over onto your right side of your body. Just staying in the fetal position with the knees in towards the chest.
And then slowly in your own time, make your way back to your seated position onto your mat. Bring your pillow or your blanket, if you like, placing it underneath you. We'll finish today with alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana, beautiful Ayurveda practice. Breathing in to one side of the nose, breathing out through the other. So become grounded, close down the eyes. Raise the right hand up and curl the 3 middle fingers, just like the little chakra. Some people like to rest the curled fingers, the knuckles, just gently to the chin. But we're all different. Placing the right thumb gently over the right side of the nose. And as you inhale in, breathe in deeply through the left side of the nose. Seal with the little finger and breathe all breath out through the right. Inhale in through the right. Seal with the thumb, breathe all breath out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Seal with the little finger, breathe out through the right. Release the hands to the knees. Always remembering your heart is the light of this world. Don't cover it up with your mind. Bringing the hands together at the heart center. Keep smiling today, everyone. Raising the hands to the third eye between the brow. And back to the heart center and bowing. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Keep well. Reaching the arms out in front of you and giving yourself a nice little hug. I have, in the final week, we will have Penny. She is working on her beautiful meditation after she's feeling a lot better. And we have Ebony coming back, and we have Jill coming back. And we have a special surprise for you on the final day on the 26th as well. And yes, I remember I will be drawing the prize for my Yoga4Yachties tank top as well. I think I'll help my guest teachers and also Audrey with beautiful gut health chef. She will be sharing with us again as well. So wherever you are in the world, good evening. Oh, good morning. Thank you, Jill. Hey, Galen. You're welcome, Di.